All right, so the song "Whole Lot of Lovin'" with Travis Scott.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different than the usual. You went with the EDM sound.
Yeah.
Whose idea was this?
Travis brought me that song when he was working on his album, but it never had a drop in it. Mm-hmm. It was slightly different, and my team. I just been working with my team and just like trying to reinvent myself, like not do the normal mustard. You know what I'm saying?
The normal mustard wins, but okay.
Yeah, it wins, but I don't. I mean, I'm gonna do that.
Of course.
Summertime. That's my time to do that, but I just want to do something different. And when we was working on it, one of the people on my team was like, "What if you put a drop in it?" Because I was doing all these remixes with drops for my live shows, and he was like, "What if you put a drop in it?" I was like, "Yeah, I could do that, but if I did it, I don't want it to be corny." You know what I'm saying? And we worked on it for like 2 or 3 months and got it right.
Were you nervous at all? Were you just like, "Look, I'm gonna do what I want to do," but of course you're gonna have the mustard fans feel a certain way?
I wasn't nervous. I was more so excited because I always felt like 2015, I just was like really trying to figure out what I was gonna do next, because I feel like I did all the mustard type beats. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to figure out what was gonna be the progression of my old sound. So I wasn't scared. I was more so like I came into this looking at it as if I can get this to go, if I can make sure this record goes the way it's supposed to, and then come back in the summer and do my regular stuff and break both walls down, then I successfully can take over both sides, which is EDM and do the regular hip hop music.
Now, apparently you have a song with Britney Spears?
Her fans is crazy. I don't know when it's coming out. I don't know. I hope it come out tomorrow, but I don't know.
So it's done.
The song's done. She recorded it. Production's done. Everything's done.
Did you guys actually work in the studio together, or was it sending over?
It was both. She came. She did her part in the studio. I came in. I was like super late because my son was like, I was with my son, so I was late. But we met and it was cool.
Who else do you want to work with?
JayZ, Andre 3000, and Beyonce.
That's a nice list.
Yeah, that's great.
I mean, can't you make that happen with Jay? You're part of Rock Nation, right?
I'm sure I can. I ain't used that.
That line.
I ain't used that lifeline yet. I'm gonna wait till I really, really need it.
What would you even say to Beyonce?
I have no clue. I met her like 3 times and I feel the same way every time. I don't know what to say. I just be like, "Hi, what's up?" I don't know. I don't be having. I still feel like that about Jay. I mean, I talk to Jay a lot, but it's JayZ. How do you?
I like how you talk to him a lot, but there's nothing that comes out.
No, Jay, I could talk to him on email.
Yeah.
A lot. And me and him, but when I met Beyonce, I was just like,
yeah.
You know, it's like, what do you say? I don't know. I didn't know what to say. I was just like, hi.
But hi, how are you? Okay.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of hard to.
All right, so Mustard, now A Whole Lot of Lovin' is out, Travis Scott. So talk to us about the actual project so people have a clear understanding of what's going on in music, album. What is this?
So what I was trying to do is like, at first I'm like, I'm going to just use this as a single and not put it on the album. But then I thought about it, I'm like, I'm not going to limit myself to just.
Yeah.
Because, my albums be like ghetto, ratchet. Yeah. So I'm like, I'm gonna just put it on my album still, but this is just a different side of Mustard. My album is gonna be DJ Mustard, a progression of what DJ Mustard was in 2012. Rack City and all the stuff I did for YG and stuff like that. That's gonna be this album is gonna be the progression of all of that.
Who's on that album? Ideas? Can you tell us anything?
All right, I've been telling people about this song because I'm super excited.
Yeah.
I got a song with Charlie Wilson, Snoop Dogg, and Mystical.
Wow.
It's just like, I don't know. To me, that means something to me. Other people probably gonna be like, what? But to me, that's like Charlie Wilson, like my mom,
Yeah.
Like what? Like Snoop and Mystical,
but that
No
makes
Limit.
Sense,
like
though.
That's just amazing. And they talking about some stuff that we be on. Like it's like bringing them into my world. I'm so proud of that song. And then I got the song I mentioned before, like the Chris Brown record, and it's super crazy. Like
what makes it super crazy though?
It's just a feel, man. It's just like, Man, I got vibes on this album. There's so many gems on my album. It's gonna be crazy.
You know, you
It's
can't
like the
just
whole
you can't
album is
say all
all
this and
singles.
not tell us. Like, you get us all
They're all
excited.
singles. Like
Yeah.
everything is a single. It's like it's crazy. I got a lot of Jeremiah, Ty on the album. Of course, you know the regulars.
Yeah.
All the regulars.
Who do you think is, as far as an artist that's out right now that you've worked with, that you love working with, that you feel is probably the most underrated talent possible? And you're just like, yo, that person is amazing.
Ty Dolla. He's so underrated.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I
He's-
mean, I don't think
his
he's
work is
underrated. I
amazing,
think people
man.
are getting on to him now.
Yeah.
But people don't know Ty, man. Ty is like, you know, Ty taught me how to make beats. Like, I be telling people that, and I think they just look over that. Like, he's like, him and his friends taught me how to make beats. I used to go to Ty's house every day, watch him make beats. Like, on a couch like this,
Yeah.
he would be right there making beats. And I found out how to make beats on my own program. But he gave all the sounds I still use is from Ty.
Yeah.
Like, Ty could play the bass. He can play the guitar. He can play the piano. He can make any type of song. Like, he's like
He's talented,
he a
man.
problem. Like, people gonna start to see though, because
Yeah.
he finna turn up for sure.
Now, you tweeted a little while ago that you, Ty, and YG are good.
Yeah,
You guys are brothers for life.
for sure.
What was it that happened originally? Did you and YG actually have a real falling out, or was it just miscommunication?
You know, when people get like, when you get successful and you with your friends, a lot can change in the time it takes to get successful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what it just took a toll on all of us, not just me and YG. Like, all of us, like, we don't see each other all the time like
Yeah.
we used to. Like, we come from like me and YG and Ty coming from a house in Baldwin Hills to me and YG living in a house in Inglewood to doing all our music together every day, me DJing for YG on the road to not barely seeing each other. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it can become a miscommunication. So when people just always like, well, where's you on YG or why? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just don't. I'll be like, come on, that's my bro.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, we brothers. Whatever we going through or whatever,
And brothers
People-
don't
yeah.
always see eye to eye. Like
it happens.
my brothers and I, we don't sometimes see eye to eye, and it's
Yeah,
okay.
and like right now we both busy. I'm working on the album. He working on the album, and this time we going to like a different route. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm letting him be an artist. Be with, you know what I'm saying? He's a great rapper, songwriter. Like, YG know what he doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What was your reaction when you heard that he was shot?
Shit, I was in the hospital, but shit, I was scared. You know me, I not like scared, like oh my God, but I was scared, like damn, is he all right? Like that's so
Worried
I
about
was in the
him.
hospital. I snatched the IV out my arm. Me and my girl went to the hospital. I stood outside for a long time. I was sick, so I left before he came out. But just that whole thing of like, it just made me start deleting people out of my life, cause I'm sure he don't know. Like nobody knows where that came from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I for sure don't know. So me, I'm just like, okay, you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go. If you're not here working with me, you gotta go. There's no room for that right now. And
It got real. It was like
it's real. Like I never even talked to him about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's real though. Like it's getting shot. Like even I tell Ty, and Ty's team is like super small. You know, Ty,
Yeah.
he's like he do his own thing. So
it's just him and his hoverboard.
yeah, most
Every time I
definitely.
see Ty,
And
it's
his
him, his
weed.
hoverboard.